Today's segment is going to be a little more down-key than last segment when we made tiramisu. We're going to make today a simple airy meringue pie. And for that you're going to need, of course, your bowl, a spoon, a whisk, a bigger spoon, eggs. Meringue is generally made from about 12 eggs. Generally I keep my eggs on the door. You're not supposed to, but it's easier to get to them, so I guess we'll use liquid eggs then. So grab your liquid eggs. We have to beat it with the flavoring. So we have we need vanilla flavoring. After you add some or so, which is about 2 ounces by spoon. 2 ounces. Each rung would be about 1/4 of a cup. So if we do that, you guys gonna get me measuring cups? So after you measure out your eggs, let them sit at room temperature for a little while. Allow them to just warm up because everything's better when it's warmer. And then we have to start on the crust. And that would be in the freezer. Crusts are kept in the freezer to keep them fresher longer, and for this pie we're doing a graham cracker crust, and the butter will solidify and get really firm so that when you bite into it after you bake it, it becomes more crispy for you. But I think this time we're gonna use a different kind of pie crust. I have a turkey. We're gonna use a graham cracker crust that doesn't have to be refrigerated or frozen. And I think I put it not down there. Why would it go under the sink? I think we're gonna make a homemade crust. This is just a box of regular any kind of cereal that you like. Just whatever cereal. It works out fine. And you want to put it in a plastic container. And the reason why the eggs get whipped, it allows the egg whites, to become frothy. You'll probably need to sit a little longer. Liquid eggs, they take a little while to whip, so froth mixed with the vanilla, it creates we add a little yogurt. Not enough to taste, but just enough to just add some, alright? Oh, a mixer. Use a mixer, and that'll do it a lot faster, so it's not a strain on your hand. I like to use the handheld rather than an upright. It's just my preference. And I would have one of those. Oops. I need a minute. You guys. So I'm going to continue whipping it with my hand. It needs to rest a little bit. So from there, we're going to get the pie crust ready. So we got the pie crust ready, and take the egg that we just whipped, pour it into the mold, the pie crust, and bake it. Be in the oven for about, that gives the egg enough time to rise and to hold stiff. And usually the oven is on, so you want to preheat the oven to about 250. Throw the pie in so that it'll gradually get warmer, and as it gradually heats up, the egg it won't break. The egg won't just fall apart. We finished our airy meringue pie, and for the sake of not having to wait for it, I made one earlier today, and I wanted you guys to see how it would taste, or look at it and imagine how it would taste. So I'm just going to get that right now. And generally, so that it make it cool faster, we put it in the fridge. And I usually like to put it in the crisper, just so that when it comes out, the crust is still flaky. And sometimes I'll put it in the freezer, but obviously my turkey is too big, so I moved it and I put it in the microwave because of the closure. It keeps the heat in, which keeps it warm and toasty at the same time while letting it cool off. So if you don't have freezer space, fridge space, or even counter space, you'll always have microwave space. Generally, a meringue pie doesn't do well in the microwave. Just the volume, the length, the height. Yeah. We ended up putting it in one of the cabinets. And we have cabinets, of course, to keep things in. But why would you put a pie in a cabinet? Pies, back in the olden days, were kept in a drawer. After it was cooling on the windowsill, they put pies in drawers because drawers were like cabinets back then. They had more drawers and they had cabinet space. So, where's the pie at? I don't care, just give it to me. Just throw it anywhere you want. Give me.